Do you have a bias? That is the topic of what I'm going to talk about today. And well, I would like to start by saying that we don't have all the answers to what we are trying to achieve here. The reason we are forming this group and we decided to get together to study and to help each other and support each other is that we don't have all the answers. We need to study. I need to develop more, learn more about it, and from my need to learn more and to get better and understand better what happens to women in society, and because I work in ELT, hence in ELT. So this is a topic that is of utmost interest to me, and because I wanted to study, it makes sense to me that I don't do it alone. I study with other women, I learn with other women, and because that's the only way we can get better and we can make a difference. Voices to Women then means that we need to work with the awareness of what happens in terms of inequality and gender inequality. The assumption that was I'm quoting Sheryl Sandberg, that was mentioned by Sheryl Sandberg, is we cannot change what we are not aware of. So we're talking about something unconscious here. If it is unconscious bias we're talking about, the solution to that is education, is changing minds. It's making people start thinking about things that they didn't used to before. And just by having unbiased education, we can reach that. And then it goes back to us again. We are teachers, we are in the classroom, and we are in our school, in our environments. So first of all, we need to reach women so that they can be aware of the inequality and gender differences. And after we get women, we get some women, we get more women, we get women that don't even dream of it, they are not really aware of it. That's the goal. And after you get more women aware of inequalities, then you get men as well. When you get more men aware of inequalities, you get institutions aware of it. You get ELT aware of it. You get the society aware of it. And that's the only way you can actually change anything. And big situations in which you can see prejudice happening are easy to spot. But subtle situations, which is what keeps inequality actually going, it's harder, and it's hard for me. And when we start thinking about the situations, it actually we need to leave our comfort zone, and we have to ask ourselves and each other questions like, do you support women at least as much as you support men? Do you actually resent women when they get to be really, really successful? Do you comment negatively about women's clothes and appearance more than men's? Or at least with a more negative impact? You're just meaner to other women. Are you a woman that prefers working with men and you state that frequently? It's like, I don't like working with women, I like working with men, because you somehow think it's easier. Do you call women in power and in position of when they take difficult decisions, do you call them bitches? Do you expect women, your women colleagues, to be more helpful than you expect men to. So if a woman does something for you, a favor, or goes beyond her position and her job description to do something for you, is that seen as, that's just cool, that's just right? If a man does that, then you notice that he's doing you a favor. Do you expect more from women? In class, are you more demanding with girls that misbehave than with boys? Are you really sure you're not doing and using double standards? Do you expect different effort from a girl in terms of keeping her diary or her notebook, or the way the layout of her writing presentation? So you expect different things from girls and boys, and you might even evaluate them differently. Do you ever say, like, girls are worse than boys nowadays? Do you... So, do you expect women and men to act differently in situations where there shouldn't be a difference? And the reason for that to happen is that we are talking about unwritten rules, about acceptable social conduct. We expect people to behave this way or that way. And one of the things that is expected from women is their motherly nature. So if a woman is not kind, it's not subtle, it's not good to other people, that means she won't be regarded as something positive in that situation. And these are examples of things that we need to start talking about, because they're not obvious, they're not easy, but they're there. And yeah, even when they're positive, even when this motherly side I mentioned is regarded as something positive, we are probably talking about benevolent sexist beliefs. And that's when a woman is praised for things that actually reinforce inequality. And to tackle things like that, it's my objective. I want to be more aware. I want to be challenged. I don't want to be stopped by things that I'm not aware of, that I just believe in, and I was just brought to believe in just because I am a woman. And I certainly don't want these to other women as well. So getting together can, in a VoicesSIG, is going to help that out. I have here a list of books that I am either reading or planning to read or have read, and I used content from them to bring ideas to you with this video. And these are things I want to study, and a lot more. This is just the beginning, and I hope to see you, if you're interested in talking about gender inequality and learning about it and uncovering bias. Please just join in and let's move on with the conversation, because I'm eager to learn more. Not that I have that much time, neither do you, so I won't wait until there is like a perfect life for me to do that. We'll do what we can.